Hello, my Cactus crew. This is Captain Cactus once again, and welcome back to another installment of my Farmstead series on Roblox. So if you go to enjoy this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. So yeah, let us begin. All right, now this is what I've done so far. I've been kind of playing around and updating so far my farm and making it look better. I've got a couple signs here greeting people and thanking them for visiting, and so far I have a total of 26 likes, technically 25 because I liked it myself. I liked my own farm, and then 25 other people liked it so far. Currently in progress, that's going to be there for all eternity. And then we got this section right here with free stuff for people who come in. If they want some of my garbage items or whatever items I put there, they can just kind of have them. So see, I want to turn this entire farm, all the borders and everything, I want it all to be stone themed. Because yes, you have the wood themed, which is nice and all, but I want to, make it all like the stone borders instead to be different and unique. I took away 4 of the silos and just left 2 because 4 is a bit much, and this section is for wheat specifically. I can prove it by going over to the silo, and we can see there's wheat that I've grown that's kind of stored in there. But I also have a bunch of items in my inventory, if you saw, and nothing in this silo, but this is specifically made for wheat. And then I have a stew pot, and then an oven here. I was just experimenting. Over here I have flower pots, well, mushroom boxes, excuse me, and then we got the compost bins. I'm going to turn this entire section right here into mushroom boxes, and then this over here is going to be the compost bins. I'll get to that in a second and why there's stone fences around there. This is my preservatives barrel. I finally did enough foraging to unlock my preservatives barrel, and I just have a ton of them right here. I'm going to turn once again the border around. This is going to be stone. Everything will be stone themed. As you can see, I have this like border around the actual pathway. I have this, technically this is asphalt road, but I like using it as like a border. It gives like a nice, darker border color to the actual pathway, more differentiation. We got some concrete mixers right here. I'm gonna definitely relocate these. We got some wood cutters. I'm definitely gonna have a spot for actual trees because I do have apple trees up there, but those technically aren't for cutting, so I need to make a spot for actual trees. This right here is gonna be for blueberries. I just before I started recording, I was playing a little bit. And I harvested all the blueberries and then kind of put them in the preservatives barrels and turned them into jelly, blueberry jelly to, sell and make monies. Over here we have our chickens. I know in my previous videos I talked about just making it all like crops and stuff like that, but I decided to ditch that idea, and I decided to just put some animals anyways. So we have some eggs we can collect. That area that I just showed you that was fenced in before was where I had the chickens before, but they weren't happy because it was too claustrophobic. So now, so you can see everything is all maxed out. Black chickens and white chickens all maxed out. That's good. Alright, now I've got a well here because, if the water gets low, I don't want to have to run all the way back over there to that well right there or up there. Just, it's just easier to just slap a well down near the area you need water. And then we've got a couple of these right here. If we need more like feed, we can just kind of shove some wheat in there and make more feed and just shove it in the actual like troughs or whatever, the food troughs. This is where they were originally, but, I just moved them over there because just for more space. And this is going to be specifically for, like, growing carrots, peas, and cabbages. That's what they are. Carrots, peas, and cabbages. This area is just going to be for these 3 crops. I'm just going to leave this alone. I'm going to change the border around it eventually, but it's just going to stay for right now. And this, I think I'm going to make trees. I'm going to make this all like trees. I'm thinking about making this all like just actual oak trees or whatever, just to chop down. So that's pretty cool. Alright, and then if we go up to the ladder area over here, they gave this to me for free, by the way. We go up here. There we have pigs. We have black pigs and pink pigs. Oh, and they're out of water. So let me give them a little bit of water. I was thinking about where I wanted to put the pigs, and I wanted to put them in the other biome originally, but I ended up putting them up here on this hill just because I think it looks better. So come on, please. Can we... Okay, oh, I didn't even place it. Okay. No wonder I didn't like... Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna get another bucket. I did it too fast. That's all it is. Okay, put it in there. There we go. Pigs are getting a drink now. Don't want them to dehydrate. We want them to stay liquefied inside their bodies. Alright. I don't have any more feed. I have to plant some more wheat and make a ton of feed off camera. And see, we got apples in here. Our apple trees. We'll just run through and collect all the apples so we can, like, sell them or make some foods out of them. So yeah, put them all in here. Give me all these delicious foods and feeds and everything. So yeah, I decide I'm gonna extend this apple tree area all the way through the rest of this section that I've created, because it just makes more sense to do that instead of it just being like, you know, all, just shoved into one section like over here, because I just want to fill up the entirety of the section. So yeah, and I can't place any pear trees in this biome, so it's like just better off doing that. And then over this bridge, I think I might do something with this up here. I might change this path out for something else, but right now we're just going to leave it as a path until I get around to doing that. So yeah, that's the entirety of that. Covers this section basically of what I've done and what I'm going to do with it. So yeah, am I going to change out these concrete mixers? Probably. Maybe I'll make some more wheat. Maybe I'll just plant more wheat right there or something, or put some more like beef stew pots. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll end up putting all my grills, like I'll put like a bunch of like grills in here, like fish grills, and then if I do when I do a lot of fishing, I can just kind of slap them all in there. But we'll have to see. I think that might be too many grills, but like we'll have to, maybe we'll have to, until I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that much fishing, but you know. And as far as the path goes, see, I have these lights here. I was thinking about, because the actual path itself is only 2 blocks wide, you can't place like lights on the actual like higher pieces. You can't place them on the asphalt. You can't place them on these blocks right here. So I was thinking I'd just put a bunch of lights down on the actual path all the way around. Then you could just kind of run through the lights, which is not a bad idea. It's a little strange, but it's not a hugely bad idea. So, gonna get these strawberries that I planted. Get all these strawberries. Magic strawberries. Okay. I thought they were done, but they're not done. That made me look stupid, but anyway. Now, if we go over here, as you can see that I put this path here. I was thinking about turning like this entire section into like a mushroom box area, like just making all this mushroom boxes or compost bins or something like that. Not 100% sure. I do want this section over here. I was gonna put like trading sections along this path, these stone pathway 8 blocks right here, but I realized that they cost a bunch of gems, like diamond gems, like down here, and I'd only be able to buy like one more. So it's like I don't have the Robux right now in order to buy it, so I'm better off I'm just gonna put a bunch more of those, like, you know, preservatives barrels or something right here. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna put my horses. I'm gonna plant an actual section for some horses up next to these pear trees. We'll just collect these pears right now. Hello, pears. I like pears. I need to have an area that's just designed for foraging, so the game can just spawn in, like, stone or whatever, you know? And I think I'm going to do that, like, okay, I need more slots to carry. Okay, I can't get any more. Okay, I think I'm going to do that, like, over here where this, like, you know, little watering section is. I'm just going to have this be all, like, I'm going to create, like, a border around this, like a circular border, circular shape, all around this, and just kind of leave it as is, so that the game can just spawn in, just, you know, a bunch of mushrooms or stone or whatever, and when need be, sticks. I'm going to leave this section alone. This whole section will just be untouched, and then there'll be, like, a border here or whatever. But this whole section is just going to be probably just for foraging or whatever, because that's, you know... I need some way to get stone. I can't just be like, you know, just close off everything, because then I have to rely on trading, and I don't want to have to trade 1,000 times with people. As far as this strawberry section goes, where I plant the strawberries, I think it's a little bit too big, so I'm actually gonna like make the border right here go all the way, cut it like across here. And then for this remaining section, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll plant some extra, like, maybe I'll plant different seeds, different berries or something. I don't know. I'll have to look at the seeds and then figure out what I'm going to do there. Maybe it won't even be that. Maybe it will just be, I'll put the preservatives barrels here, and then, like, over here will be, like, I don't know, concrete mixers or whatever. It's, you know. So, yeah. Let me go to the actual, like, visit the actual marketplace and sell these apples right quickly. Come on now, load in the town. Okay, let's go over here. Hi, Tom. How you doing? Okay. Okay, sell. We're gonna sell. I haven't done too many of the quests, but, like, you know, I should do a few of the quests just so I can just say I did them, but I haven't done a ton of the quests. So it's like I'm so far ahead on certain quests, it's like crazy at times. Let's just throw these out because I'm going to be getting a bunch more. You know, throw these in there. So, I know you can craft stuff with, you know, just put these in there as well. Yeah, okay. Sell those. Go back. Do a little bit of farming. Let me go and collect those, like, fertilizer baskets. Or bags, excuse me. Let me collect those. Let me go back over here. Collect these fertilizer bags. Just collect all these fertilizer bags. There we go. Get them all. There we go. Get all the fertilizer bags. Every single one of them inside my inventory. Alright, now we're going to collect these mushrooms. All these remaining mushrooms. Okay, come on. There we go. Give me the mushrooms, please. There we go, mushroom. There we go. Good mushroom. You got it in my inventory. I like you. Alright, just put them in my... Just slap them down in here. There we go. Now we're just gonna just spam them in the actual places they need to go. Oh. Okay, that's that. Put them in here. I kind of wish it was like an odd number, like, you know, you get a total of 10. I mean, I think you actually do. It's just I've collected, you know, so many that it's like just kind of like going into like, you know, the even number sections. You know, I just kind of, but basically I wish it was like you'd get a total of like 50 or 60. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm not saying it right. Or, you know, 50, 60, 70, you know, with a number like a 70, 809, you know, with that type of number. Or like 5, 10, 15, 20, you know, that type. Just for the sake of, you know, keeping it. See, because it's a total of 20 technically, but it's the way it divides it. It just makes it harder to actually do the thing you need to do. So let me go over here and plant the remaining, like, blueberry seeds I have before I start clearing out that area for the horses. So let me go over here and blueberries. Okay, 5. Just gonna plant them all right here because I have a bunch of remaining seeds. Might as well just use them up. Come on. There we go. There we are. See, and it's like, you know, I like the idea of having it wood. It's not a bad idea. It's one of those things, though, where I want my farm to not be like a traditional generic farm. So by making it all stone, it takes away from the genericness of it. You know, it makes it a little more unique. So that's why I'm making it stone and just trying to use blocks in different ways. Like I have kind of like the, you know, the path blocks, and I have the higher path blocks around the borders. I would do that around the actual pens for the animals, but I can't because they'll just kind of walk wherever they want, and I want them to be in an enclosed area. So it's like you don't want them to you know, walk wherever. That's kind of stupid. It's like your house is here. Don't go walking into another house. You know, technically, if you want to say that their pen is the house. That was my demonstration. It was a poor one, but you know, whatever. So yeah. We'll get all this planted. I need to buy a bunch more strawberry seeds as well and plant those. And you know, so okay, that will grow. While that's growing, I'm going to. Do I have any extra seeds? I mean, I have apple tree seeds, so I mean, technically I could go up and plant those up on the top here. And I think I should. I should actually plant those up here. Like plant them up here, and get them out of the way, just so they're not in my inventory anymore. So let me get them out of the way. Let me get this. Because, you know, I'm going to make this whole section apple tree seeds. It makes more sense to just do it that way. I'll go back and actually, Actually, you know, should I make it apple tree seeds? Because technically I'm going to have to realign everything. Yeah, why not? Let's just get it. Since I already said I'm going to do it, might as well just do it in this video. Get it out of the way. And then I'll get the area prepared for the horses. I don't know if I'm actually going to put the horses in there today. I just want to get it prepared. So yeah, I had a lot of different ideas on what I wanted to do. I did want this whole section to be the crops originally, but in the end I realized that's kind of the lack of variety just wasn't enough variety. So it was like, you know, and I wanted to be able to do more of cooking stuff, so that's why I started trying to go outside the box a little bit more. I mean, I could have just made this whole section all crops, like this entire biome, which is what the plan was originally, but I changed it in the end. So technically I went back on my word. I could have made it like each section for a specific thing, like one section for crops, one section for like animals, one section for, you know, actual like tool, like, functional things like, stoves and ovens and concrete mixers and, things like that. I could have did that, but I didn't in the end because I just wanted to make it more, like, I wanted to use more of the stuff they were giving to me in the actual game. So I wanted to be more, less, uninspired, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna just chop this tree down. Okay, plant this. Okay, get this out of the way. And now we're just gonna plant those seeds. Just get them out of here. Just so I don't know if I'm having enough. That's apple tree, yep. Just gonna plant them all in here. Apple tree. There we go. Just so I can get them out of the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough seeds, but, let's just go along the actual, like, border here. I'll go back later. Oh, get out of my way. I'll go back later, and I'll actually, like, fix this and change it all to stone for consistency. There we go. Get that done. Now we go back. Now I'm going to go to that area where I'm going to put the horses. Hello, pigs. How you doing? Are you hungry? There's enough food in there for you. There's one area that needs to be refilled, but there's enough food in there for you for now. So let me go over here. And I just want to show the area where I want to put the actual horses. I want to put the horses over here, next to the pear trees. That's the plan. Like right in this area. Like this will be one border of the fence, and then it will go all the way up to about here. So we're gonna go like all the way along. Right about here. And inside this area is going to be the horses. If it's too small, I'll change it, but right now this is the plan. Like right in this area is where the horses are going to be. Just for now, that's where I want to put them. So let me just kind of do this just to mark my spot. Let me see, right. Just like that. All the way down. Just so I know my area. I don't want to forget where I'm going to be building. Because I've done that before. I'm like, I've like, oh, I know what I'm gonna be doing, and then I end up forgetting. It's like, oh, come on now. So that's where this is the rough area where the horses are gonna go. But first, before I clear this out, let me go get some more of those strawberry seeds and plant a bunch of those. And then I'm gonna get the basic area ready for the horses, and then that will be the end of this video. I just wanted to show off what I've been doing, and that's what every single one of these videos is gonna be. I said this last time. They're going to be me talking about what I've done, the progress I've done off camera, and then it's going to be me showing like what I've actually, plan on doing, and then actually doing a little bit of farming. So let's just get 2 packs. Normally I get 3, but it is what it is. So we're just going to get 2. We're going to go back. Going to go all the way back. Over here. So we're gonna get this planted. So where is it? Where are my seeds? Where are they? Oh, they're right here. Okay, that's cool. Put them right in here. Now we're gonna plant a bunch. We're gonna go all the way down next to here. And then we're gonna go along this. All the way across. I know I'm not gonna have enough seeds to fill in this section, but I just want to do it like this on purpose. Okay, there we go. Now it's like, now we can just kind of watch it as it like fills it in. So yeah, it's like, I would like to put like actual automatic sprinklers and stuff, but I might end up doing that eventually. But like the problem is that then it takes up like an extra spot. I mean, it's not a huge deal if it like, you have like, 200 spots and like you have like 4 scarecrows and 4 like sprinklers or whatever. Then it's 8 spots, so you're still getting 192 seed produce, which is not that bad. So I probably am going to put up like based off that rough example, I'm gonna end up putting, you know, actual like sprinklers, automatic sprinklers here, just to keep it watered so it will grow faster. But right now we're just gonna do it like this, and you know, because it's just more like, you know, the actual like doing it, you know, more like a literal doing it. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing right here. So it's all the way down. You know, we gotta keep making money somehow. We can't just be like, you know, not planting seeds. And this is how I'm making my money. I'm relying heavily on strawberry seeds and blueberry seeds right now, and that's basically what's giving me my money, my main bulk of it. You know, apples and everything does help. The fertilizer, the apples, the pears, it helps, but it's not like, you know, the bulk of the money where it's coming from. And now that I have the preservatives barrels, when I put these inside the preservatives barrels, it gives me even more money, which is nice. It increases the amount overall. You put in like 3, or you put in like 4 berries, you get like 8 jelly, 8 jam. So it's like you're multiplying the overall produce results, you know. Your overall, like, you know, quantity is getting multiplied. So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing it that way. And that's why there's a bunch of preservatives barrels out there. Putting one is kind of like, yeah, you have it, but it's not enough unless you're planting like 1 berry. It'll take you forever to get the money you need. And I would be here for like till I was like 70. So it's like, I'm not doing that. That's not going to happen. So plant all these. Like, so the idea, I don't know what I'm going to do with this section yet. Maybe I'll put like, you know, cows in there. But I do want there to be at least one section that's just for foraging, just raw foraging over there near the water. This mushroom boxes, I mean, that's a good idea in theory, but it's like, see, if you look here, I tried building this more like where it kind of like hugs the actual border of where the blocks are, and because the border is not like symmetrical, I tried it and I don't like it. So I'm definitely gonna have to make it more like the typical like squarish shapes like I have the other ones, because it's just not, I just don't care for it. It just isn't for me. So that's the problem there. So yeah, we gotta, come on. Gonna plant all these seeds. Plant them all. And then I'm gonna get the basic border for the horse area done over there. I'm gonna get the basic like outline of it done. So that's what I'm gonna do over there. So I'm gonna get everything done. We're gonna get all that finished. Now we're gonna wait until the seeds are planted, and I can go over there and actually do that. So yeah, like, what's my opinion on this game? I think it's very fun, even though it's not in its final product stages. It's in beta, and the people behind it are still developing. I think this game is really fun. I think it's got a lot of variety, and I've seen some farms on here that are like mind-blowing. Like, you know, mine is pathetic by comparison to some of them, but hey, mine is not intended to be the most decorative and visually pleasing farm. It's intended to be just for productivity and effectiveness. That's what I'm focusing more on in this actual like playthrough of this game. So we're gonna just plant all this. Well, not plant all this, but get rid of all the junk in our way. Get rid of all this gunk. All right, now let me see. Do I have any of the actual, like, let me just get the border of it done. Let me see. Okay, so all the way along. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not going to bother me too much that way. So let's just plant. We're going to quote unquote plant the actual, like, you know, blocks right now. We're going to plant all these, technically speaking. Place them down for the border. I kind of wish you could do multiple at a time. Wait, maybe you can. Like, maybe you can. Maybe there's a way you can do it. I mean, repeat placement, you know, move, you know. Maybe there is a way you can do it, and I'm just being dumb. But right now, we're just going to do it one at a time, because I don't want to, like, spend time playing around with, you know, something I don't know what I'm doing with. So we're just going to do it by hand, the old-fashioned way, and not use any of our assisting tools to help us out. So we're just going to put this all the way along the actual, so all the way down. We're going to try it like this. I think what's going to happen in the end is I'm probably just going to make it all go straight across, like from this line all the way over, like this. And then just kind of like do the same for here. And then just kind of go up a little bit like this. But for now, we're just going to try to actually, like, you know, do it like this and just see how I like it. I'll try living with it for a little bit. You know what I mean? Get all this out of the way so I can actually place the blocks I need to place. Place them all down. Okay, that's 3. Get that done. Okay, now. 4. Come on, I'm pressing the wrong tool. Okay, now, go over here. We're going to get this other outline done. This rough outline so I know where to go. Just going to place the rough outline. Okay, I'm getting low on these blocks, so I need to actually buy more. So we're going to do this. Now. Max, just buy a bunch of them. Who cares? Okay. Put them all like this. So, you know, I think I'm probably going to end up, like, doing the same thing for, like, you know, for all of them, like all the way down. So it's going to be like at least symmetrical, because it has to be, because I'm a big fan of symmetry. I try to keep, you know, some level of symmetry in my builds, and if you notice, a lot of my builds are based around symmetry, because I just, you know, I'm into that whole symmetry, you know, I could call it symmetry ideology, no, not ideology, but like symmetry, you know, design building is what you could call it. It's like, you know, I just like things to be consistent, and I try to go outside my comfort zone sometimes, but it's really hard for me because I really just like things looking a specific way. So it's very hard for me sometimes to kind of like break out of that. But it's not good to be like always in your comfort zone all the time. I try to kind of go outside the box sometimes, and I did that with a bunch of other things, with like, you know, entertainment, like shows and stuff. But anyway, that's pretty good. That's pretty okay. I could live with that, the way it looks right now. So let's just clear this out. Let's just clear all this out. Everything. Come on, clear all this. So let's just clear everything out. So let's do all this, chop this tree down. Okay, so now we're going to build, we're going to do this. We're going to get everything on this side out of the way. Get like the decorative pieces. Where is it? Where's the piece? Okay, there it is. All the way up. All the way up. Come on. All the way up to the top. See, and then we get rid of this side on the right. We got to get rid of this. This was just a rough outline, just to kind of give me an idea of where I was going to be building it. Come on, where's the final bit? Let me just finish this enclosed area. Come on, gotta finish the enclosed area. Just wanted to get this started. I just wanted to, like, start this. In the next video I do on this, you'll get to see the entirety of the final version that I build on how it looks. But for now, we're just going to just get this all done. Just put all this right here, get all finished all the way to the top. There we go. Now, this is the basic shape it's going to be for the horses. You know, it might look a little small, but, you know, if it's too small and the horses aren't happy, I'll make it a little bigger. But for now, we're just going to try it. So anyway, with that being said, this was once again just a kind of an update video with a little bit of farming. There's going to be, the status quo is every one of these videos needs to have a little bit of farming to some degree. So let's go back over to the town section. And once again, thank you so much for watching me show you what I have done so far on my farm and updating and all that stuff and doing a little bit of farming and things like that. It's planting and all the goodness. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see me continue this series, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share and all that good stuff. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.